Well, sure has been a minute. I just dropped my necklace. Get it off the wall. Ooh. Okay. Well, this time I'm not using my fancy setup, so this is my raw voice, for those who ain't heard it. My bracelet. This helps me. So, I'm not using my setup today. I'm just raw streaming. Talking about Jesus. I recommend you stay. Anyone who wants to. So, yeah. Billy, what's up? How are you doing, man? I've been so busy. Glad to be back, though, for real. I'm glad to be here. It's been a long time. I'm not using my setup today. I decided to just go for it. I don't have time to get it all up. Because later at like 8:45 to 8 o'clock, I'm gonna get off here and talk to my girlfriend before she goes to bed. But today, we read, we talk, y'all can ask questions. I'm here to answer any questions you have about Christianity or just in general, things you want to know. I'll be reading in John today. Just starting in the beginning of John, if you want to follow along. I'll also have some notes to write down. Oh, we got 13 people. What is up? Hey. Welcome to the Jesus stream on my Crossstick Chronicles channel. This channel is all for God. This is God's channel, not mine. I have my channel, but my channel is Zach Does Drums, drummer, bassist, stuff like that. But that's not what matters at this channel. Shout out, CR8 Dance, what's up? Is it like Nala? I want to say Nala. Maddie, hello. It's nice to see you. It's very great to see y'all. I'm sorry that I'm not really in a good outfit right now. I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I didn't really have a fit plan for this. Doesn't matter though. I actually just got a shower a good bit ago. Just threw on a shirt, some shorts. But yeah, let me go ahead and pull this open. Oh, you don't have one, Billy? I have mine, and I love mine. But yeah, how's everyone's day doing? How's everyone going today? I'm running off a Jesus, a monster, and Mountain Dew right now. I was in Texas yesterday, actually. No, I was in New Orleans yesterday. But I was on a trip to Texas on April 30th, which was my birthday. My birthday was last Wednesday. But I've been gone for a week. And then I've just been gone on this channel for a while because I've been struggling. And I probably shouldn't have ran at all. But still, I'm back now. Question is, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, like, myself-wise. But in my walk, I'd say I'm stumbling a good bit. But I'm ready to pick it back up. I'm ready to keep going. I'm ready to follow God. And I need to not quit. And I need to not run like I did that one time. Happy birthday late. Thank you. I never really told y'all, so it's not y'all's fault. It took, I'll be honest with you, it took a lot of discipline to start this live stream. I didn't want to be by myself doing this, so I started this live stream. So, but I honestly, I struggled even trying to want to do this. That's how bad it's gotten. I struggled to want to do this. But I'm doing it. I discipline myself. Let me pull up some stuff. Get my notes. And my olive tree up. Notes. Oh, I forgot I had all this. This is a lot. How old am I now? I am 16. I am 16 years old. People tell me I look a lot older. I don't see it, but thank you. I take it as a compliment, other than not like an insult. But yeah, I am 16. Whoa. $16 years old. I just repeated myself. I should not have done that. But yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm tired. I don't know why. We got back yesterday from New Orleans on the way back from Texas. I am so, like, tired. Very tired. Anyways, let's just pull up on John chapter 1. Last minute. How old? Oh, I am 16. Turned 16. I'm gonna pull up my notes. Pull this up to the side. I'm gonna be reading from the Christian Standard Bible, but I have a King James Bible pulled up just in case you think that anything other than King James and like stuff like that is one of those inaccurate things. I have the King James pulled up so that way I can read it to you from there too. I'll be cross-examining throughout this. Bleh. You're right. You're definitely right. You're right. Very right, very right. What does this button do? Whoa. That's my camera. I can turn off my camera? YouTube. Where did this feature come from for real? Let me start a question. I'm going to put something... Okay. Starting a Q&A. I'm going to pull it up over on this side. So, now I have a Q&A up there. Pretty cool. We are about to begin reading in John. And John actually starts off with a really good thing. A really, really good connect the dots moment. Because I'll read from the CSB real quick. I'm just going to turn my camera over here for real. Oh, I'm wearing shorts and I don't want to show my legs. Okay. Anyways. Oh, yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Okay. But it starts off with a really good connect the dots moment. Hey! I saw your comments. Hortensia, it's been a minute. Nice to see you. How old was I when I got serious? I was almost 15, so 14, but about to be 15. But yeah, it's nice to see you, Hortensia. Very nice to see you. Anyways, well, I'm getting so distracted. I'm so ADHD. But, I'll have to talk about these on my other channel. This is not the right channel for me to talk about these on. Anyways. Gabs, hello. Alright, I'm getting so distracted. Mid-20s. And connecting the dots moment in the very beginning, like chapter 1, verses 1 through stopping at 6. Not reading 6, but stopping at 6. So if I say 1 through 6, it just stops at 5. Or 1 through 5. Really, I guess. 1 through 5. But here's a good connect the dots moment here. I'll read it. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. All things were created through him, and apart from him, not one thing was created that has been created. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. That light shines in the darkness, and yet the darkness did not overcome it. So, the things I'm talking about is all that is amazing news. But in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. There's your connect the dot moment here. At the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And God is an eternal God, and he was never created, and he will never be destroyed nor change. That means that the Word will never change, because the Word what? The Word was God. The Word is God. So it will never be, it was in the beginning with God, so it's been eternal with him. It's been eternal, wasn't created, won't be destroyed, will not change. It's the Word of God. So that's a good connect the dots right there. The Word is eternal, the Word won't change, and the Word is with God. And what is God? Look at verse 14. Verse 14 is actually what I was going to reference. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. We observed his glory, and the glory is one and only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. Exactly. That's another one that I was going to mention whenever we got along, was how this one also, the Word became flesh, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. There's the connect the dots right there of how Jesus is God. There's your connect the dots. So if you were looking at how the triune is triune, it's all right there within the first 14 verses of John. And a little bit from the Old Testament explaining who God is. Thank you, Hortensia. So yeah, that's an amazing feature right there. Where in the Bible did it say that Jesus is God? Well, the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we observed His glory and the glory of the one and only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. Okay? Word became flesh. The Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word became flesh. That's Jesus. And if the Word was God, that means Jesus would be God too. So, my connection is fine, I believe. Gabs, Hortensia, give me a rundown. Am I good? Or is it just Billy? Brody, I can ask you too. Is my connection good? Oh, you're out shopping. That's cool. I get if you can't stay long. But is my connection good? Is it cutting out for you, or is it just Billy? All right. It's good? Okay, Billy, it might be yours. Ugh, excuse me. Amazing, like the dots that I was connecting. Is that what you're talking about, Billy? And I also got my friend to finally understand whenever I was telling him how the Old Testament still matters. I finally got him to understand. Finally. It was in... Let me mark this and go to where it was. Was it 3? I think. I believe. There's verses in 1st or 2nd Corinthians. And it's about how the Old Testament, people read the Old Testament and how it was just like, it says that they were blind to it. And how they have to see. I sent it to... Oh, wait, I can just pull it up. What am I doing? So searching. I have it pulled up. Right here. I can do it right there. Force quit. But this is really just for those, because I know a lot of people think that the Old Testament means nothing. Because now we have the New Testament, but that's not true. It's really, really really not true. Old Testament still definitely has value. I'm gonna power off this and log out because it's not working. But there's verses that explain how the Old Testament still has value and still means a very big thing. So let me get my messages to pull up. And I sent them to my friend that was believing that it didn't mean anything. My computer running a mile a minute. 3 miles a minute for real. But it'll come through. I know it. Force quit, just force quit. Ignore. My computer is running. It's running right now. I'll just give it a second. But Old Testament is not invalid anymore. The Old Testament has meaning. It definitely does. And it definitely still has things that apply to us. And whenever this loads, I'll have the verse to show you. But application is not loading, so we having issues. I'm gonna shut down my computer. Shut down completely. So far so good? Okay. That's good. So let's cut that off and let it sit for a minute because my computer's running hot. So I'll let y'all type in the chat. Y'all can leave if y'all want. But I'm waiting on a few questions to pop in. My computer cools down a little bit too. We just waiting. Hold up, let me go get some. Letting my computer cool down a good bit. Cause it was burning. It was burning. It was burning bad. So I'm giving it a second. But whenever my computer cools down, should be good. Now I can continue with what I was doing. Can't play with the ring on. Let's see, we're on. It's still hot. We're still real hot. Concerned now. Ooh. I got 2 people in the chat. What's going on? Well, I might have to do this again tomorrow because my computer is still running hot. So I guess I'm gonna get out of here because I ran out of time. I'm sorry. I got distracted and I really need another room to do this in so I don't get distracted. But I'm sorry yet again. And I guess we'll try again sometime. So I'll see y'all later.